using throw statement. So that means you are forced to use in such layers throws, throw, try, catch. If you use try with resource, no need of finally. If you use a traditional try catch block, yes, you have to even write what? Finally block. To close the streams or to close the important object, which are auto closable. Everything we cannot close in try with resource automatically. Only auto closable one we can close, guys, right? Cloud9. Okay, let's start the work, guys. I think already we created a basic project, adding which starters, Lambda KPI, Spring JDBC starter, and Oracle driver. After all, I want to interact with what? Oracle database software. So we added those starters when we kept the things ready. Yeah, here is what? 618, no. Yeah, no problem. I'll change it. Yes, guys. What's our mini project? Boot IOC pros. Yeah, real-time DA. What are the starters we have added, guys? JDBC, Lambda KPA, right? I hope everyone watched Lambda KPA. Starter JDBC. Below that, not added. Oh, yeah, listen. Already project is created. I want to add a new starter in the after creating project. Then there is a provision to do that, guys. Right click. Come on. Right click. Spring option is there here. What option? Spring. Add starters. Add starters. Here we have to select the starters, right? Yeah, what are the starters we should select, guys? Come on. Yeah, Oracle starter is one thing. Oracle driver is one thing. Next, Lambda KPI is another thing. Say next. We have to update pom.xml. Okay. Now let me open the document, guys. Paint. In some document, I have given whole procedure, right? Class content, Spring. What's there? 717. Spring Boot core, right, guys? Spring Boot core. Procedure to develop Spring Boot layered application. Yeah. What are the starters I have selected? Lambda KPI and all this stuff, right? This is my properties file. Okay. Now let's see, guys. Procedure to, okay. If you want to add new starters, in the middle of the project development, if you want to add new starters in the middle of the project development, then we need to add, we can use, then we, then you can use the following process. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Right click on the project. Right click on the project. Spring. Add starters. Select new starters. Select pom.xml file. After that, dot, dot, dot. Okay, guys. That's the one thing, guys. Next one. One more thing is there. Let me add that one also. How to configure Lambda KPA plugin with what? Eclipse ID. So if you just add a jar file, not sufficient, guys. You have to configure it. Go to help menu, install new software options. Come on. And using what? Search and add URL. Search and add URL. Okay. This is the URL related to Lambda KPI. Select all checkboxes. Next, next, next. Until you have to do many things until it asks restart the IDE, right? Okay, let's see that, guys. So whenever you get this red mark after editing the pom.xml, okay, there is a small glitch, guys. HTTPS is there, na, remove the S. Most of the time, the red mark in pom.xml will goes off. Okay, right. If you get the red mark, that too, by default, it will not give red mark. When you modify, when you add new things, then red mark comes automatically. To remove that error, you just make HTTP yes as HTTP, boss. That's the one thing. Next, yeah. See, I'm going to use, actually in this ID already configured, guys. That's why it works. But let me give the procedure. Help menu, install new software. Here, P2 is there na P2. This is Lambda KPI related plugin. If you add the jar not sufficient, you should install this plugin. Why? Lambda KPI is known for generating metadata, boilerplate code, most basic boilerplate code like getter method, setter method, constructors, hash code equals to string. Yes, na boss? Most basic boilerplate code, common code that is required in multiple classes. That code generation happens during compilation time automatically to .class file only after installing this plugin. If you add Lambda KPI jar to the project build path, you will not get that boilerplate code automatically. If you want to get this code, you have to do like this, right? Select Lambda, guys. Say next, guys. It takes pretty time, guys. 423 bytes is right now installation is going on, but there is a progress. You have to notice there is a progress. Anyone tried? Yesterday I said try on your own based on the storyboard. Succeeded? Super then. You are going good. Super. If you add jar not sufficient. In old video, some old procedure of configuration is there. Now that is not required. Double clicking on Lombok jar one Mirchi window will come. Now that is not required. Okay. So this is how we have to configure Lombok API with Eclipse ID. P2 plugin is there. Lombok API P2 plugin is there and you have to install it. Those who have seen old video, their Mirchi symbol, some procedure is there. Double clicking on Lombok API.jar. Now there is no need of downloading jar, nothing. Add the starter, install this plugin. Save, finish. Yeah. Okay. Then we have to uninstall it. Outside one you don't touch. Outside one not required, right? Okay, boss. If you install, uninstall, that is not going to work out. Old procedure. New procedure is this one, all right? Okay. Okay. It's a new approach. It's a new and latest approach. So, old approach of running Lombok API LAM jar file option is not required. Running Lombok API jar file option is not required. Boot IOC PROS 3 mini project real time DI. Yeah, jars are added in application.properties file. JDBC driver details for Aracle are given, right? Why did you add Aracle.jar? Array, JDBC driver for Aracle is required or not required? Later all packages are created, guys. But here model class is taken, right, boss? Model class is taken. Which one is better? Only one model class or three model class? Sheikh Payaz, VO, DTO, BO, those are outdated, boss. Those are outdated. Single model class is better for all places. Better not to increase number of objects and classes. See, guys, now I am removing all this stuff blindly. Boosting method other day I created manually, right? But now Lombok API is ready to work now, boss. There is a multi-purpose annotation that is at the rate data. What is that? It will give getter setter method, toString method, zero param constructor equals hash code. All the five things will come automatically. But in ID installation is plugin installation is just now completed. We have to go for what? Restarting. You want to save the code in that process? Yes, I do want to save the code. I restarted, guys. Now I kept what? At the rate data. Close all editors. Right, guys? Come on, everyone. Yeah. Then what is next, guys? Resources. Here is what? Application, not that. Go to this one, not this. Yeah. Here is my model, guys. In this model, see, I did not place getter setter method. They are generated or not. All these are compiler generated code, guys. Sir, compiler adds the extra code. You are in a cyclass queuing, compiler cannot add the code. No superclass default superclass object. No constructor, zero param constructor is a default. Yes, na boss. No constructor, default constructor is what? There are not there. Uh, by default, class property is coming. So when they are coming, these things also can come. Only the thing is Lambda KPI is changing the bytecode of the dot class file by giving instructions to whom, guys? Compiler. So, and what's the biggest advantage, Tomorrow one extra property you have added. For that also getter setter methods are generated. You removed, automatically removed. Suppose if I am keeping getter setter method, toString method manually, whenever I add extra property, I have to modify the code manually. Whenever I remove the property, again I have to modify the code manually. Biggest headache na boss. Biggest challenging it is going to be or not, guys. It is going to be biggest challenge or not, guys. So that's why you have to bear this problem like anything. This headache is there. That's why Lambda KPI is very popular. Almost in every project we work with that, right? Okay. So now let's focus on DAO, boss. I employee DAO. Here is my IMPL. Okay. So while injecting anything, we prefer taking what? Interface type has a property or not? Has a property. Okay, guys. Write JDBC code. Okay. But as I said, query, SQL query on the top of the class for easy identification kind of thing. Private static final string. Get underscore EMPs underscore query. Select what is there? EMPNO, ename, job, sal, DPTNO from EMP, where job in, three question mark, order by what, guys? Order by job. That's it. Order by job. Clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay. Public list, write JDBC code, guys. This is my SQL query. That's great. Yeah, what's the next one, guys? List employee. List is equal to null. List employee, list is equal to null. Try with the resource. SQL exception, SC. SC dot print stack. Exception E dot print stack. Return SC. Next one, guys. Return A. Oh, it's not written, it's a, okay, that's right. Throw. Throw SC, throw E. Throw SC, throw. Okay, I don't want to create connection manually. I want to get the pooled connection. We have a ds dot get connection method. Okay. Connection con is equal to ds dot get connection semicolon. Java dot SQL dot connection. Okay, we need a courier service also. That too, I need such a courier service which pre-compiles the query. Then we have to use prepared statement object now, boss. Prepared statement PS is equal to con dot prepare query. Con dot prepare statement. What is this? Get underscore employee underscore query. That's right. Okay, guys. If you want, you can write the comments, guys. Not inside the try resource, outside. Okay. Get a pooled JDBC connection. Next, get a prepared statement object with pre-compiled SQL query. Yeah. Set values to query params. Set values to query params. PS dot set int of what, guys? PS dot set int of voice disturbance, not from my side. Check your side. Am I audible, guys? Online student, please respond. It's clear. Captain of Indian team is confirmed that. Okay. Rohit Sharma has confirmed it. Yes. 1 comma. What is there? Designation 1. PS dot set int. Yeah, it should not be int, guys, string. Because all are expecting string values, right? Second, set string 2 comma designation 2. See, yesterday storyboard and today purely coding based on that, right? 3, designation 3. Super, guys. We are setting value. Execute the select SQL query. SQL query. Are this query is a select query or non-select query? Select query. Select query in JDBC mean we should use execute query method na, and that method gives us what? Result set object. That method, what is this, guys? Result set object. That method deals with what object, guys? JDBC result set object, right, guys? Try, tell me. Result set RS is equal to PS dot execute query. Are already query is there with what? PS, right? Result set RS is equal to PS dot execute query. Nice, boss. Next one. Process the result set object to list employee object. What object, guys? Process the result set object to list employee objects. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. While rs dot next. What dot next, guys? While rs dot next. While rs dot next. Copy each record into, okay, what is this? Model class object. Copy each record into model class object. Employee EMP is equal to new employee of EMP dot set EMPNO RS dot get int of one set E name RS dot get string of two EMP dot department employee number employee name. Okay, no, let's go for set salary. What is the order of these things in the query? Job third, salary fourth, department number. Okay. Set job is not there. We have not taken any job property. Designation. Okay. RS dot get string of 3. EMP dot set salary. RS dot get float of 4. Double we have taken, yes. Here also we try to get double. Yes. EMP dot set department. RS dot get int of 5. RS dot get int of 5. We are copying each record into model class object now, boss. Come on. That's great. After that, what next? Add. Add employee class object to list collection. What collection? Okay, guys. List. But before for loop, I need to initialize this list, guys. New array list of. What is there? New array list of list dot add EMP. What dot add EMP? List dot add EMP. This is my while loop, guys. Next one. This is my while loop. Okay. Try. This is while loop. Nested try. This is what? Nested try. This is outer try. This is outer try. This is my SQL exception. Throw SC. We are declaring the exception to be thrown. Just a minute. In this DAO interface, I'll make sure that this method is declaring the exception to be thrown. Okay, it can throws exception means method definition can throw any exception, right? Method definition can throw what? Any exception. Oh, what's the error? Yeah? 1 minute. Extra is closed. Huh? Okay, while loop is closed. Nested try is closed. Outer try is closed. Okay, declare the method also as throws. That's right. Okay, in the method definition also we should place same thing, right? Okay. The one that is there in declaration should also be there here now, boss. Yes, guys. At the end, what should I return? List. You should return list of employee class objects or not, guys. Done. I employee DAO, I employee DAO, IMPL. This is my model class, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay. Hmm. Right. Now here SBINs is not required. DAO service. I will take this one as a controller, right? I'll take this one as a controller. But shall we go for service now? We have a situation to catch and handle exception. That's why we are declaring the exception to be thrown using what? Throw and throws. In DAO, we hit it. Next one. Here, I will take an interface. I employ management service. Something, guys. I employee management service. It's an interface, guys. Public list employee. What is this? Fetch employees by designations. String designation 1, designation 2. Here is my word. Designation 3. Throws. What is there? Exception. Throws exception. Public list employee, fetch employees by designation. String designation 1, designation 2, designation 3. What is there, guys? Fetch employees. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. Okay. That's great. So now I have to take IMPL class now, boss. What is there? Class. Employee Management Service IMPL. What is this? I Employee Management Service. Save finish. Okay. How to make it as a Spring Bean, guys? At the rate service. Whatever you give here, that becomes Bean ID, na? Okay. EMP service. EMP service. Right. Add unimplemented methods. Right, guys. Private. I employee DAO. What is there? EMP DAO. On the top of it, what is the one we are keeping? At the rate auto. That's great. Okay. Here also, I'm not interested to catch and handle exception. I'm also declaring exception to be thrown, right? And even there's no situation of catching and handling and rethrowing. I just don't catch and handle, right? So what happened? Whenever exception raised here, it will propagate to its caller. Caller is nothing but controller class method or not. Okay. Use DAO. But before using DAO, convert the designations, nothing but inputs to uppercase letters. Convert the designation, nothing but inputs to uppercase letters. We have to convert them into what? Uppercase. Designation 1 is equal to. Designation 1 is equal to. Okay. What is there? Designation 1 dot to uppercase. That's great. Designation 2 is equal to uppercase. That's great. Designation 3 is equal to dot to uppercase. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Come on. Designation 1 dot to uppercase, 2 dot to uppercase, 3 dot to uppercase. We are converting everything into what? Uppercase. That's great. List employee. What, guys? List. EMPDAO dot. Show employees by designation. Okay. Convert. Uh, calculate gross salary and what? Net salary. Calculate gross salary and what? Net salary. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. Calculate gross salary and net salary. That's great, guys. Tell me, each iteration I'm trying to access one employee class object. There I want to calculate gross salary and net salary. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, list dot for each. List dot for each. Here is my what? EMPRO. List dot for each EMPRO. What is the next one? EMP dot. EMP dot set gross salary. EMP dot get salary plus EMP dot. Are 40% on gross salary, I'm thinking. Okay. Salary into what is this? 0.0. 0.04 I'm trying to add. Semicolon. Gross salary is calculated. Net salary. On gross salary, I want to have 15% deduction, guys. My own calculations, don't worry about that. Net salary is equal to EMP dot get gross salary minus. Get what? Gross salary minus EMP dot get gross salary minus. Come on. EMP dot get gross salary into, okay, 0.15. What 5, guys? 0.1. That's it. 0.15. Set gross salary and guess set net salary. Comfortable, guys? Come on, everyone. Calculate gross salary and net salary. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. Designation 1, designation 2, designation 3. Total how many designations are there? 3 are there. Okay, that's great. Okay, we are ready with this. Then we are returning this list collection or not? We are simply returning list collection. This is business logic, guys. Calculating gross salary, net salary is also what? Business logic, guys. Come on, everyone. Calculating gross salary, net salary is also what? Business logic. Comfortable? Okay. What is next one? DAO. Now let's take the controller, guys. New class. I would like to take employee operations controller. Employee operation. It's one per project now. It's you have to use such a name which is whole for entire project, right? Okay. So then what we do is, so generally all these things are part of payroll management project. So that's why better to take the name with respect to that payroll management now, boss. Yes. Payroll management operations controller. Operations controller. Payroll management operations controller. That's great. Okay. So now let's see what we can do there. At the rate controller, right? Yes. Next, what is there, guys? Private. What is there, guys? Private. Employee management service. EMP service. Okay. Here is what? At the rate auto while. Injection is happening and better to have a PIN ID for this. Okay. Payroll hyphen controller. Payroll hyphen controller. Next, guys, we have to write. See why there is no interface and implementation class here. Will not be there. Why will not be there? It's forever a target class. Never going to become what? Dependent to someone, right? We take interface and implementation model for DAO class because in different implementations of DAO classes, we want to write persistence logic using different technologies, like one with JDBC, one with Hibernate, like this, right? We take interface and implementation model for service class, service logics, because in different implementation of service classes, we want to write logic using different different algorithms and formulas, different algorithms and formula. Moreover, they are going to become dependent to someone else, right? Controller is service is dependent to controller. DAO is dependent to what? Service. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Everyone getting my point, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. Controller is service is dependent to controller. DAO is dependent to what? Service. But controller is forever target. And there's no question of having multiple flavors of logics also, monitoring logic. That's why we don't take any interface and implementation model for it. And when it comes to data source, it is also dependent, okay? And it is already in the mode of what? Interface and implementation model. Whatever data source classes we take in the market, guys, whether it could be Ikari data source or C3P0 data source or some other data source, all these classes, okay, directly or indirectly implements what interface, guys? Data source interface. What interface, guys? Yes, my dear. Okay, let me add this point. Okay. In the above layered application, what application? We have taken interface implementation class model. What model? Interface implementation class model for data source, comma, DAO, comma, service logics because they are dependent. They are dependent to other classes. They are dependent to other different classes. Okay. Whereas for controller class, what is this? Such dependent is not taken for controller class. Such a dependent is not taken because, come on, what is there? Such a dependent is not taken because that is that is always target class. Okay, guys, and never going to be dependent class to other class. Okay, na? Right. behavioral logics are kept in interface implementation class model because, what is that? Because in different implementation classes, we can write persistence logics using what, guys? Different persistence technologies or frameworks. Different persistence technologies or framework like JDBC, Hibernate, Spring ORM, Spring Data JPA. What, guys? Spring Data JPA and etc. Yes, boss. Okay. Service logics are kept in interface implementation class model because different implementation classes we can write the business logics using different formulas and algorithms. Formulas and algorithms. Algorithms. Okay. Algorithms. Formulas and algorithm. Okay. What is this, guys? Data source logics. What logics, guys? Data source logics are kept in interface implementation class model because because that gives that gives flexibility to inject our choice. What, guys? Our choice data source class object to DAO class object. Our choice data source class object to DAO class object. Convinced, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay, now listen. This is javax.sql.data source interface. javax.sql.data source interface. That's great. Under this, we have this stuff, guys. First one, second one, third one, fourth one. Like this, multiple things are there, na? Some package, Hikari data source. What data source, guys? Some package, Hikari data source. Next, some package, combo pooled data source. What is there? Combo pooled data source. Some package basic data source. Nice. Some package, okay. Some package, we have, for all these are implementation classes, guys, right? Tomcat, It's not coming exactly. Combo pool means C3P0. Basic data source means this. Okay, some package Oracle UCP data source. What data source? Like this, many things are there. This is for Ikari CP na boss. This is for Ikari. This is for what? C3P0 na boss. C3PG. This is for, come on, Apache DBCP, right? Apache DBCP. This is for Oracle Universal Connection Pool. Oracle UCP. Oracle Universal Connection Pool, guys. It's related to Oracle Universal Connection Pool. Are you getting my point? So when these many flavors are there, indirectly, here also interface implementation class model only used na boss. Okay, let's come back. Yeah, here I am taking public. What is there? List. What is there? Employee. Show employees by designations. String designation 1, designation 2, designation 3. Here also no catching and handling, guys. Here also I would like to propagate the exception. Here also I would like to propagate the exception. That's great. Public list employees, show employees by what? Designation. Total how many designations are there? 3 designations are there. There are not there, boss. Definitely there. Okay. Use service. That's it. List employee. List is equal to EMP service dot fetch employees by designation. Return list. This is perfect, my dear. Come on, everyone. This is a return list. Okay. Yeah. com.nt.service. This is what? Model class. This is a DAO class. This is a controller class. This is this. Close all editors. Right, boss? This is my controller. This is my DAO. This is my model. This is my employee. I employee management service. Here is my word. Service IMPL. Come on, everyone. Okay. Service guys, model guys, DAO guys, controller, com.nt. So now we have to develop the client application. In Spring Boot, we have main class client. Main class configuration class is there na boss. Come on. Get access to IOC content. Yes, here is my word. Application context. CTX is equal to, that's great. CTX is equal to, tell me. Application context CTX is equal to, tell me. Get Spring Bean class object. Controller Spring Bean class object reference. Controller Spring Bean class object reference. Payroll management operations controller. Controller is equal to CTX dot get bean. Payroll controller. Where is this? Okay, dot class. What is there, guys? Dot class. Tell me next one. Invoke the business methods. Invoke the business method. List employee. List is equal to controller dot show employees by designation. What is there? Clerk. Next, what is there? Manager. Or if you don't want to hard code like this, 1 minute. We will collect from end user using scanner, na boss. We collect from end user from scanner, right? Okay. Read inputs. Read inputs from the end user. Scanner SC is equal to new scanner of system dot in. Scanner SC is equal to new scanner of what? System dot in. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Scanner SC is equal to new scanner of system dot in, guys. That's great. After that, what next, guys? Sysout. Enter designation 1. Enter designation 1. String designation 1 is equal to SC dot next. Enter designation 2. Designation 2 is equal to SC dot next. Enter designation 3. Here is what? Designation 3. Here is my designation 2. Okay, no problem there. Okay. All three designations are taken. Okay, we are invoking the business method. Here, Lord, don't hard code. Designation 1, designation 2, designation 3. Total how many designations, guys? 3. What is this? Catch, exception E, E dot print stack trace. E dot print stack trace. But whatever result comes, we have to display the result now, boss. Display the results. Okay. Sysout employees belonging to tell me designation 1 space designation 2 space designation 3 or employees belonging to designation 1, 2, 3 or tell me, guys, what are the story? List dot for each. What dot for each, guys? List dot for each. EMP arrow. Come on. List dot for each. EMP. EMP arrow. Sysout. EM. Sysout EMP. Comfortable, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay, at the end, we need to close the container or not? Close the container. Why we should use print stack trace DAO class 2? We should just print client application. Sachin, you can do it, but see, we want to propagate, but at the same time, we want to know the what is the problem, right? Yeah, that's a good thought. You can, if you remove also no problem. Anyhow, you are printing over here, right? Anyhow, we are printing here, we can write. So if you want more elaborated message, non-technical, okay. Internal problem, E dot get message. Non-technical error message is coming. Close the IOC container. Close the IOC container. CTX dot close. Okay. Casting 1 minute. This is wrong casting, guys. Configurable application. What is that? Configurable application. Let's see the success part first, then I will give the problem part. Java application. Definitely it will ask 3 designations. Clerk, manager. What is this? Sales. Clerk, manager, sales. All the employee details, who is having what? Clerk, manager, salesman designations are coming or not coming. Right. I am giving X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z are empty thing is coming there or not, guys. Right. But I will show, okay, as I said, we can do that work also. Instead of making screen ugly for multiple time, don't write any print stack trace here. Don't write any print stack trace here. Okay. Yeah, let me create a situation of getting exception, guys, right? Connectivity wise, we may get exception now, boss. Okay, I'm trying to send wrong query to execute, guys. I'm trying to send wrong query, employee 11. I'm assuming the table is not there. I'm seriously assuming that table is not there. Okay, guys. Now let's see. Let's run the application. Run as, what is there? Java application. Designation 1 clerk, X, Y. X and Y. Come on, everyone. Table or view does not exist. Exception is coming, but table or view does not exist. Exception is what? Come back. Internal problem, try again will come. Check it out. Internal problem, try again. That's a non-technical message. Since I kept print stack trace, elaborated message ask. But basically, if I don't keep print stack trace, I will get only what? Internal problem. Table does not exist message only, na? So like this, see, for where you have given input to the client, where we are getting our exception to the client. That means exception raised in DAO propagated to what? Service. That is propagated to what? Controller. Controller is propagating to whom? Client application. After client, there is no other layer. That's why client application is what? Catching and handling exception and displaying what, guys? Come on. Displaying the exception and displaying the exception. Are you getting my point there, guys? As a non-technical guiding message. Simply as what? Non-technical guiding message. Okay. So when success, output is coming from client. When failure, output is coming from client. Is it not interesting, guys? Come on, everyone. Got the clarity, guys? Come on. Okay. But listen, I can improvise client application little bit because I know application context container is auto closable. There is no need of you closing by doing typecasting. Because typecasting is against of coding standards, boss. You should avoid typecasting how much you can avoid, right? So now let me give improvised client application where I'm interested to close scanner and application context objects container by enjoying auto closing feature. Java 8 auto closing feature is there. Yeah, that means I'm going to create them. I'm going to open them by using try with resource concept. What concept, guys? File save as mini project DI1. Okay. Application 1. Array, wherever you are keeping main method, main class, make sure that that class name is not extending more than 30 letters. If it is extending 30 letters, it will not work. If it is extending 30 letters, it will not work out, right? Yes. Yes, boss. Here is what? This DI application. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is try, guys. Yeah. Close method is not there here, but it is there in somewhere else. Configurable application. This time no error, na boss? Yeah. But I opened here, right? Next. One more thing. Let me try my luck. Get the scanner class object. Scanner SC is equal to, what is that? New scanner of system dot in. Yeah, luckily that is also auto closable option. There's no need of you closing them both separate. We got it. Now, is there any need of creating this line? Designation 1, 2, 3. That's great. Designation 1, 2, 3. List. Yes. Yes. Is there any need of closing it, guys? Is there any need of writing this try catch block separately? Anyhow, we write at the end na boss. Here is what? Try. SQL exception SC. SC dot print stack. Catch exception E dot print stack. End of the main method, end of the class. End of the main method, end of the class. It's great, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay, that's happening. So no, do I need to close anything manually over here, guys? No. Everything will be closed automatically or not, guys? Okay. Okay, no, catch all this stuff. And here, internal problem. What problem? Sys out. Internal problem. E dot get message. Internal problem E dot get message. Boot IOC pros 3 mini project DI employee application. Guys, what is that? Employee. That's great. Right click, run as Java application. Right click, run as Java application. What is this? Manager. Clerk manager. Next one. Clerk manager. Salesman. Right now exception comes, guys, because the table is not there, na employee 1 1. Okay. We have to change this table name to EMP or not? Change it the table, guys. Yes. Okay, let's run the new application, new client. Yes. Right click, run on server, Java application, designation one, clerk. What is there? Manage. Next, salesman. Output is coming over there or not there? Output is coming over here or not? Come on, everyone. Okay. This is what we need to focus on whole process. So this is better improvised version, client application, where we can close the things without doing any typecasting, right? And auto closable feature are we are taking or not, guys? Okay, boss. Are Shiva Reddy, if you are not aware of Oracle, I am helpless. EMP is the default table in what? Oracle database. Without that, you are attending Spring classes are welcome. Because see, in Oracle database, EMP, DEPT, bonus, all these are ready-made tables now, boss. That's a very, very, very basic information, right? Okay, if you feel you want to create it, I don't mind. But I'm just using what? A ready-made table without wasting my energy and okay. Without wasting what? Much energy over here. That's it, guys. Okay. Entire project is there. Now I will try to give improvised client application taking the advantage of what? Advantage of uh, auto closable feature using the support of try with the resource. Auto closable feature using the support of what? Try with the resource. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Improvising the what, guys? Improvising the client application, okay, by opening and closing, okay, IOC container and scanner object using what, guys? Using try with the resource. What, guys? Because both the objects are auto closable objects. Because both the objects are auto closable objects. Definitely both the objects are auto closable objects or not. That's great. Okay. Let's paste this code, guys. This is my client application, guys. Copy this. Here is what? Paste. So we are enjoying this auto closable feature now, boss. Nice. Here is get bin payroll. At the end of the try, all these objects will be closed or not. At this place, the objects created in try with the resource will be closed automatically. will be closed automatic. Yeah, will be closed automatically. Are we going to use only Eclipse? Prakash, initially Eclipse, later IntelliJ IDE. Okay? Okay. First become perfect in Eclipse RAM idea. Every 10 minutes you will say not audible. First set right your network, Mr. Prakash. Okay. First set right your network. Every 10 minutes not audible, not audible. No proper Wi-Fi network and you are worried about only Eclipse. Do you know all features of Eclipse first of all? Yes, we are going to use a net Eclipse IntelliJ IDE also. Okay. For 5 p.m. as Spring Core module, please share admin contact and demo link. Jivan Jyoti, why you should share with you why you missed here? Number one, okay? And 5 p.m. batch admin is different. So you contact this admin and that admin will contact with that admin. Then you will get it. Okay, na? Fine. And and if you go to Naresh IT website, you will directly get the demo link. Why are you involving admin links for demo links? Please go to Naresh IT. Can I use MySQL instead of Oracle? Definitely. But in MySQL, no EMP is ready-made table. You have to create the table and you have to keep the records manual. But tomorrow, I'm as part of improvisation, I'm going to make this application, right? I'm going to make this application interacting with what? This one. Error while reading from repository. Okay, if you are getting error with 4.3 version of STS plugin, change it to 3.9 version. Or make sure that plugin might be already installed. Right? Or, okay, still not happening, change it to new workspace. Change to new workspace. Try there. Still error is coming, uninstall. Download fresh copy and reinstall the Eclipse. Yeah, what's our batch code, guys? 7 file upload. Okay. Shadab, you and your half knowledge. Shadab, this application is designed only for SQL database. The way we work with NoSQL database is different, right? Spring Data MongoDB. What is that? First, we have to learn how to interact with MongoDB. Then we will go for what? How to use MongoDB in our projects. Please, Shadab, you know only titles. I know subject. Okay? Right. Everything comes in a order. सबर का फल मीठा होता है. Okay. Since you know few titles, if you start saying that, in my company they are using, but he has to come here now, boss. Interface not supporting SBA main class, but it works. Shows well configurable application class. Any jar is missing. Jar is not missing, my dear. Okay. In the close method, you are doing wrong typecasting. That's a problem. Configurable application working means application context also should work. Still not working means typing mistakes or in the close method typecasting related issues. What's your batch code? 717. 77. Unsatisfied dependency injection. Okay. You are, at the rate auto ID is placed in a wrong place. Property type is not taken. Maybe I will tell. You are taking interface saying at the right data void. Somehow you forgot to implement interface on DAO class, service class. Then only you will get unsatisfied. Without link, how can you inject object, right? Generally, this is the common mistake. They take class separately, they take interface separately. They forgot to implement interface on class. But